So you have a dad.
I have a dad.
And he's a pretty awesome. Well, I mean, not for you, but like Robert Knepper.
Yeah. The actor is fantastic. The character, not so much.
Could we see him again, or was that more?
Yes, you're
okay.
going. It wasn't a one-off. You're going to see more of Robert Knepper. You're going to see more. We're going to go further down the daddy issues rabbit hole. Although you did learn a lot just in that one scene. Covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, it was a great scene.
It's like a second generation daddy issue thing. So yeah, expect more between Blaine and Robert Knepper and some other people with Robert Knepper. Because when you have Robert Knepper, you want to maximize. You want to use him as much as you can because it's fantastic.
Once somebody has had the cure, could they become a zombie again?
Yeah, we are playing with with the side effects that you see that Wayne and Major have, where they can sense when another zombie's in the vicinity. That's the kind of a positive side effect. That's an advantage. So there's going to be some side effects that are more negative because it's not a foolproof cure by any stretch. Yeah, stuff's gonna come to a head at some point.
When will we see more Blaine and Liv scenes?
You're going to see a lot more Blaine and Liv scenes. They team up. They have they share a common foe, so they have to team up to take that person down. And they don't have to like each other. Teammates don't have to like each other. They just gotta win the game.
Was that fun for you guys to play out?
Yeah. It's always a delight to work with Rose because she's a fantastic human and a fantastic actress, and yeah, it's a treat. And when they're out being the Hardy Boys solving the mysteries, she's on magician brain. so Blaine has to wade through that.
How long is is Blaine gonna kind of try to find the tainted utopia so that he can maintain the cure? Is that gonna be something that sticks around in storyline for a while, or?
That's a storyline that flows through much of the season to this point, and it just proves harder to come by than initially thought. Yeah, 'cause it's like, oh, we got this guy, but I know a guy that knows a guy whose nephew is the roommate of some other guy. So there's a character that was just introducing this episode, who may be the guy, but who knows?
I really like about Blaine is he's so entrepreneurial and takes advantage of he looks like he's always looking for the next, what is going to get me the richest, which is the most powerful. Can you talk about his new plan going forward between the funeral home and taking over the utopian market?
Well, I think his business plan for this season, for life, is to be the Seattle kingpin, to take over Mr. Boss, a guy he used to work for, who used to be an underling, and he's played by the wonderful Eddie Jemison, you would not think he would be the crime boss of any time. He's fantastic. That's his end game. He wants to run everything. He wants to have his mitts in every aspect of Seattle's crime. So, and it proves harder to come by than initially thought. But he's trying to run. He's got this whole shell game he's running.
Returned to have like a task force.
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to put the two of you on some sort of a collision course? Because we didn't really get that.
Yes. There's some Peyton and Blaine stuff.
Okay. So they're actually going to like meet and interact?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because we got the feds coming in. They're trying to take it, trying to figure out this whole thing, and we got people disappearing. So, so cryptic.
So far, you've managed to stay more or less off of Vaughn's radar. The interesting thing is, you've described him often as a common enemy, but there's a lot of potential for interesting relationships, I would think, between Blaine and Vaughn.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to play off Steven Weber yet, and how do you think that those two might interact?
Yeah. I want to work with Steven Weber. He's been a god to me ever since I was a boy watching him on Wings. He's just so fantastic, and the choices he makes. This character, just a treat to watch. But I've yet to share any screen time with him. I just sit in awe from afar. But yeah, I think Blaine and I think we're due for that scene. That would be fun.
Are we going to see any more interaction between Blaine and Major anytime soon?
Not anytime soon, but we got a long season here, so I think that's coming.
Is Blaine trying to keep up appearances to his underlings, his minions, that he's still a zombie, or do they know that he has been cured?
Blaine's who?
His people that have been working for him and are still alive.
Yeah, that's what I think. Blaine is pretending that he's still a zombie
That's what I thought.
for business purposes. You know what I mean? He's a zombie, and he's a human in zombie clothes. I can't reveal. For the most part, people still think he's a zombie. So.
I mean, yeah, because I know he's not changed his hair.
Yeah. He's got to go to the salon now.
Yeah.
So, working up here in Vancouver, have you run into Victor Garber yet?
I haven't seen Victor yet up here, but at various CW things, I've seen him, and it's always a treat to see Victor because he's one of my mentors when I was on Alias, and I love him. I love him so much. He's one of my favorite people on the planet.
I still want a Sark spin-off.
Yeah, right. That was wide open for us to explore, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I do too.
You'll be on Netflix in 2 years.
I was gonna say everything old is new again.
5, iZombie needs to end, after that.
Right.
So like another 5 years for this, and then that.
Yeah, me and Raul were watching. He brought up some Alias stuff, and he's like, he'd never watched it before. He's like, dude, I'm blown away by your accent. Because when you're doing me to me, it doesn't say, it's not that good, but when you do the RP, the Queen's English. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. So everybody thought I was English after I did that show.
Can you imitate any of your other castmates from iZombie?
Malcolm is, yeah. Yeah, he was awesome. And Rose is like, hello, Mary. And Raul was like, oh, the hot sauce. And Buckley is, hey, buddy.
I think that at Comic-Con you were talking about how Blaine, there's things about being human, again, that Blaine really enjoys. What do you think now after we're several episodes into the season? Is he still happy that he's human even though he has to play a zombie, or do you think that there's still like a pull towards that aspect of his life?
You know what? Yeah, he loves being human at first, but then we recently started playing with the fact that there's certain aspects of zombieism that he misses. There's certain power that he felt he had. He felt he became a different person, a better person when he was a zombie.
Is that tied to any sort of specific thing? Like maybe it's a result of his dad putting him down, or is it just in general?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that happen. There's a whole series of dominoes that fall that send them down that path. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Guys. Cheers.